Introduction. A library is a collection of resources in a variety of formats that is organized by information professional or other experts. Library application is a computer program designed specifically to manage the data of borrowing and returning books in order to be presented more quickly. The concept of this project is to make an application, which is Libsense Library, which will make easier for students to borrow book and also make it easier for staff to check all the borrower information in the application. And lastly, library borrowing and returning application is a process of organizing important information used to track item borrower and the schedule time for returning.
Business problem. 70.7% says that not all the materials available at library. 90.1% responded not finding a book that they wanted to borrow. 68.1% says that the process of borrowing and returning book is not efficient. This is evidence that we collect from the respondents that have been given. The question is number 5, question number 6, and the last is question number 7.
Objective of my project of problem solving. First, we go to the general objective. The general objective for this project is the purpose of this project is to develop a mobile application app for users towards library service at Nilai Polytechnic. We go to the specific objective. Specific objective is to facilitate the library users to return the borrowed books to centralized repository of information about all activity in the library, to design a system to provide all the information related to a library management.
Next, scope of project. This project will begin on March 2021 and to be completed in the month of June 2021. The scope of this project is focused on library management by developing a mobile application app. Pilot survey conducted among 345 students in Nilai Polytechnic. This project is within the budget of 100 ringgit to 150 ringgit.
Limitation of project. Time constraints. During this pandemic of COVID-19, it's hard to meet with the library unit to display a project. It is difficult to all the group members to meet face-to-face and do this project.
Organization background. Nilai Polytechnic Negeri Sembilan is the 33rd polytechnic established under the Ministry of Higher Education on April 1, 2007 under the Night Malaysia Plan. Nilai Polytechnic Library has two levels, which is level 1 and level 2. The capacity for level 1, which can accommodate 364 users, while level 2 can accommodate 460 users. The operating hours of Nilai Polytechnic Library are Monday to Thursday is 8 AM to 4:30 PM, and on Friday is divided into two times, which is 8 AM to 12:15 PM and 2:45 PM to 4:30 PM. The facility that have in the library is first floor. There is a locker, reference, material space, reading room, magazine, reading corner, exhibition space, and limited reference room. At level 2 library have computer center, learning center, discussion room, multimedia room, and reading space. Product and service. A library is a collection of resources in a variety of formats that is organized by information professional or other experts. With the size of the library 3520.2 MB, it can accommodate a total of 824 students, which level 1 can accommodate 364 users and level 2 is 460 users. The collection of books available in the library such as books and monograph material, newspaper, magazine, bulletins, publication, annual report, research report, final student, thesis project, and examination question. They offer service and information to all the borrower, including student and staff. One of the service offered is book borrower service, such as book, magazine, and other.
Next, SWOT analysis. Firstly, strength. Assess easily by finding references, borrowing, and returning books. Will reduce the library staff work, can be convenient to be used during this pandemic COVID-19. Next, weaknesses. Application is only compatible with Android and not iOS devices, not being commercialized to other polytechnic students. Opportunities. In future, Libsense Library Application would have its own franchise in all polytechnic campuses across Malaysia. Traits. Many more applications that is similar like Libsense Library. Next, 5C analysis. Firstly, company Nilai Polytechnic Library. Next, customer Nilai Polytechnic students and lecturers. Competitor, other similar application like Libsense Library. Collaborators, Minister of Higher Education Malaysia and all polytechnic across Malaysia that give all the books and references to study in the library. Finally, climate. Students highly depend on library to get some references and notes to complete the homework.
Okay, next we go to justification of this project. The first justification is the purpose of this project is to help library in Nilai Polytechnic to make an improvement in the system as well as able to sustain in the Nilai Polytechnic for a long term. Because every year we got a new student in Nilai Polytechnic. Next is this project is focused on mobile application and system that involve with finding and borrow books to ensure that the library does not run out of books because of lack in system in library. We name this mobile application as Libsense Library. This business may gain a benefit to becoming more wider for the future when the library can be accessed through internet and mobile application. Play a main role for Nilai Polytechnic to enhance the library.
Methodology. First, research design. For the first one is continuity research. Second one is questionnaire distributed to Nilai Polytechnic student. Sampling design. For the first one is interview and the second is questionnaire or survey. Data analysis. Descriptive statistics. Descriptive statistics are used to describe the basic feature of the data in a study. Descriptive statistics are used to present quantitative description in a manageable form. Data collection. First is the authority of library unit, second, the HAL FY unit, and the third is the student that visit Nilai Polytechnic Library.
Solution. Develop two applications named Libsense Library for Nilai Polytechnic Library Management and students. Libsense Library Application can be downloaded through Android smartphone. The application will be more convenient to use and will help library management in handling the library system.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to download the Libsense Library app for student as a reference and download a library management app for the staff. So this is the app for student, just click on it and it will download. Once you have downloaded it, the app will appear at your mobile like this. Click on it, wait till it load. As for information, this app is only for active library members only. So the admin, which is the chief librarian staff, can either add or remove students. Once you have been added, you can key in your email and you can straight away log in this app. Key in your email and your email password. Press next, and it will straight away direct you to the app. As you can see, this is the front page of the app. So these are the services which the app offer, which is ebooks, particle scan publication. Inside publication, we have a built-in photo of the day and also journal. Live repeater is like a small short speech from artists, motivation speech, inspiration speech, sort of like that. In this menu, you can click on the ebooks. As you can see, these ebooks are in a type of file of PDF file. We have mechanical engineering ebooks, we have logistic ebooks, we got business system ebooks, we got retail ebooks, the biotechnology ebooks, and also we have, for general knowledge, we have the share market and stock market. So I go at the live repeater page. This is in a kind of video type. You just can click on it and it will autoplay for you. For example, still autoplay for you. So like I said, it will autoplay for you. This is the live repeater. So now I go for the publication page. Like I publication page also built in sort of video kind of type, and the photo of the day, and also journals, which is appear in PDF file. Next I go to, and last is about this. This one is about the library, the organization chart, the function chart, and so on. So this is for the students app. Next I go for the staff app. So the staff app, it's already in Play Store. This one is Zone Creator. This is that I can install, so I can install it. For information, this app is only used for the staff only, and not all the staff, the chief staff only. And for information, this Zone Creator is actually a platform, not an app. It's a platform which I use to create that. So you can key, once you're done, you just key in the ID. So now I key in my email, but I got two emails here. You can key in either my email or either the library email. Okay, next. Sorry, again. See, it has sent an OTP to my email, so I'll go and check my email. And then this OTP, just copy it. Now go back to the zone, space to OTP, and verify. Now it's actually direct me to the app. Just click I need my identity. This is the app, Libsense Library. Just click on it. And this is the front page. This front page. So This books is written clean books lah. Contoh, for example, the AZMAN is just a code. For example, 210 I put a code. Book title I put Dawn of Night 3. Author I put Teresa. Lalu continue, example I put about 50 and I press submit. It will be auto submit. So when I go back, I go to all books. As you can see, it has been recorded. The code, the book title, the author, and also the quantity. When I go back, for student, you can add student also. For example, student ID 3898. First example, I put my friend name. I put similar example lah. Then I press submit. When I go back, I go to all student members. As you can see, it has been clean. Its member ID, its name, and also its email. I go back. Now for student, for borrow book. For the borrow book, this example, the student have borrowed the book through counter. Just want to clean in the system. Just choose the students. For example, choose my friend name, Victor. I choose the books, any books. Then you want to borrow. Example 18. Return date 30th June. Requested quantity 1. And the status you can put either approve, reject, or pending. So I click approve. I press submit. So when you go back, you go to all borrow books. You can see Victor here. Then my friend is member ID, his member, his name, his book, the date in which you want to borrow, the return date, requested quantity, and also the status. You can go back, and this one for reminder. This one for see the expiry date for the member. So example, I put my friend name, put his ID, email. Expiry date I put about 30th June. Then I press submit. Go back, see all reminders. And that's my friend name, his ID, his Gmail, and also expiry date. So that's all the video. Thank you.
Finding for staff. 100% agree this application will facilitate the work of Nilai Polytechnic Library Management. Also, 100% think this app will help students to return book or reference at time given frame. This because Libsense Library Management have features that can remind students to return the book via their email. 100% agree that this application will benefit to library management. Furthermore, 100% agree that this app is convenient and efficient to use. 100% also agree that this Libsense Library Application will help library management to handle the process and returning book, and also can verify the student information more easier based on manual system. Lastly, 100% agree to replace the current system usage by substituting the application usage.
Finding for students. 100% will install Libsense Library Application in their smartphone. Next, 94.3% will use this application as their primary reference. Next is 100% agree this application will benefit to all the Nilai Polytechnic students. Next is 100% student agree Libsense Library Application can save users' time. Next, 100% agree that this application helps students to revise on their study. Next is 97.1% agree Libsense Library Application is convenient and efficient to use. And lastly, 97.1% agree will use Libsense Library more frequently.
Next, conclusion. Firstly, to solve the problems such as unwritten books, unpaid fine, and the staff also having difficulties to find students who forgot to return the books. Next, develop a mobile application app for users towards library services at Nilai Polytechnic Library. Next, almost 100% Nilai Polytechnic students agreed that they would install Libsense Library Application in smartphone. Finally, 100% of Nilai Polytechnic Library Management agreed to replace the current system usage by substituting to the application usage.
Recommendation. Okay, we go to the first recommendation of this project. The first recommendation of this project, there are many improvements can be made to those who wish to continue this project in future. We go to the second recommendation of this project. Offer and extend this service to iOS user as the existing service was only offered to Android users. We got the third recommendation of this project. In order to let Libsense Library function well, it's required data connection or Wi-Fi. We go for the last recommendation of this project. Improve the system implement in the management to keep up with the latest industry trend as good as other library.